Welcome back, everybody. Maybe you guys haven't heard. There's a lawsuit going on. You can go on Google, type in Ubereats suing Doordash. You heard it right. But this time, I'm giving Ubereats a pass. You guys know me. I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that goes down with the gig economy companies. But in this particular scenario, I'm giving Ubereats a pass. What is the lawsuit about? Pretty much, Ubereats claims that Doordash is trying to steal the markets and pretty much extorting their merchants. I was reading that merchants that only have Doordash as a partnership for the delivery service, if the merchant decides to also have Ubereats as well, Doordash will contact the merchant and tell them that if you do that, if you also sign up with Ubereats as well, we're going to have to higher the fees, make the fees a lot higher, charge them more money for the delivery service to the merchant. So the merchants got scared. They're like, well, Doordash is more popular. They're not sure how well and how much money they're going to make with just Ubereats, or is it benefit to pay all this money to Doordash because we want to have Ubereats as well? Maybe the merchants took the easy way out, because I'm seeing it personally. It looks like these merchants took the easy road. Because at the other location where I do Doordash and Ubereats, for years, these 7 top privately owned restaurants are pretty much, those are the high paying offers. And you're going to understand why a lot of you people out there saying, Ubereats sucks. There's a reason for that. Doordash may be responsible for just that. We're thinking, oh, it's just Ubereats, the company itself. Maybe that's not the case. This looks like, from Doordash's part, you're extorting your merchants, telling them, oh, you want to go ahead and have a partnership with Ubereats? If you do that, we're going to charge you more. We're gonna ask for more money, higher percentages from you if you do that. So it's kind of like you're trying to extort your merchants because they want to have Ubereats. Scare tactics by Doordash, scaring their merchants, and the merchants decided, okay, let's stick with just Doordash and be done with it. Well, guess what? Ubereats found all that out. They found that out. And me personally, I think that's illegal what they're doing. No gig economy company has the right to do that with their merchants. I'm sorry. The merchants have the right to have as many platforms they want. They want to have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 platforms to do delivery service. That's the choice on the merchant. But you're trying to extort the merchant because they're trying to do something good for their business, and it's there. The restaurant is not there, there will be no delivery service. The same thing with drivers. No drivers, there's no delivery service either with that. The tables need to be tipped, and they need to be turned somewhere. That's, like I said, there needs to be an executive order against this shit. These companies are going too far. The gig economy companies are taking this way too far. They're way out of line. Way out of line. They cannot do that with their merchants. That's why the lawsuit is there, obviously. That's why it's there. That's why I'm giving Ubereats the pass on just this particular issue. Now, for you people that's saying that Ubereats sucks in my area and all that, maybe something else sucks in that area. Doordash is making it possible just to have Doordash only. And where you see only Ubereats offers is where Doordash doesn't care much about it. Will be the bodegas, the Cheapo Depot franchise chain restaurants. Most of the time, that's where most of the lousy payouts come from anyways. But the big privately owned restaurants out there, where customers like the food, they like the service, they like the people there, they like the atmosphere, and sometimes they want to have it delivered. And you'll see high paying offers. That's where you see all that. And if only DoorDash has those locations and not Uber Eats, then what is there for Uber Eats to do? And you're not going to see that many offers with Uber Eats because they don't have all the restaurants, thanks to DoorDash. And when you do see orders with Uber Eats, you see bullshit payouts because they only have like these bullshit places that they can deal with. And merchants are scared to sign up with Uber Eats because DoorDash was there first. I think this is a legal issue on the highest scale, on the highest level. But you guys let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. Now, I was saying that maybe the merchants, because I talked to some merchants, and maybe at a certain level, that can exist, that they don't want to have way too many apps because they're busy enough, and they don't want to have too many apps running for the delivery service. But let's say they do want to go with Uber Eats because let's say the customers are asking. Because that's the thing. Uber Eats bought out Postmates. So all the merchants that were under Postmates and all the customers that were under Postmates are now under Uber Eats. That's why at that location, Postmates was not that big. DoorDash was. But this location, this town that I'm working in now for the past 5 months, this was only Postmates years ago. The only delivery service that existed at that time was only Postmates. You know why? Grubhub thought that this location, it's not busy enough for them to expand here. So Grubhub made a decision not to come in here at all. DoorDash did the same thing. They thought that this location is not busy enough for them to expand here. But what DoorDash did years after, they saw that the revenue and the customer base with Postmates at this location, they decided to make a move, and they did. So now we got DoorDash here as well. But after that, when Uber Eats tried to come in here, they did because when they bought out Postmates, that's how they moved in. They took out all the restaurants that were under Postmates and all the customers that are under Postmates. Now they're all Uber Eats customers. And that's why they have some of the best restaurants as well with the crappy ones, but they also have some best restaurants in this location as well. So here, this town looks like there's a fair deal between the two. Some other locations, some other markets, looks like the tables are flipped the other way. That's why I'm seeing better offers here with Uber Eats, because Uber Eats, when I get offers with Uber Eats for these specific high-paying offer location merchants, not all the restaurants, only the high-paying offer locations, which is mostly privately owned. That's where I see decent offers with Uber Eats. And sometimes with DoorDash. But when you put them together from the same merchant, I noticed that DoorDash pays less for the same type of offers, almost the same distance, same merchant. They're paying you a little bit less than Uber Eats. Why is that? There's something shady going on with these offers with DoorDash, I'll tell you. And not only that, every week with Uber Eats, I get notification with certain offers that they were supposed to pay me $10 and ends up being like $15. And I'll get a notification, oh, you were supposed to get paid $10 for this offer, but you got $15. The merchant already tipped prior to the order, but also tipped even more after the delivery was made, after they got their food. I see a lot of offers like that with Uber Eats. Almost every day. There'll be a day that I don't see that, but there'll be at least 2 or 3 days a week where I see that with offers. With DoorDash here, for the past 5 months, it happened only one time, and it was only for $1. That's it. You telling me there's nothing shady going on with DoorDash? DoorDash is the king shady. They get the trophy of being the shadiest of them all. They got the trophy. It's on the wall. It's full of glitter, that trophy. So we'll see how this goes down. But I'll give them a pass. I give Uber Eats a pass. I think they do have a case. I think it's right. And including myself and other drivers, I think we kind of like jumped the gun a little bit. And we kind of, but then again, we didn't know. We didn't know all this shit was going down. I didn't know either. I didn't know that either. So we as drivers, we do have to give a little bit of benefit of the doubt to Uber Eats because what DoorDash is doing with Uber Eats. And that's why, like I said, I go to this other location, it's always DoorDash. The orders from these best payout locations, it's always DoorDash. Day after day, weeks, months, years go by, not a single Uber Eats because they don't have Uber Eats. They don't have it. But now we know why. Now we know why. And now you guys know why too. And I bet you at your location, in your market, in that city or town that you work in, if Uber Eats had those top paying offer restaurants providing the delivery service, I bet you it would have been a lot better than it is right now. I'm just saying. But you guys let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you guys later. There it is.